Hello everyone, welcome back to Analytic Mind Academy. If you are new to this channel, I request you please subscribe to the channel. Trust me, this channel is very informative. So let's start today's video. Today we will see UML, that is Unified Modeling Language, in detail. First, let's try to understand its definition. UML is a standardized modeling language used in a software development to visualize, to specify, to construct, or to document system artifacts. It provides graphical representation of systems design, structure, and behavior. Now let's see what is the purpose of UML. Whenever you want to design or analyze software system, UML will help you. So we can say UML helps in designing and analyzing software system. We can say that it is a common language whenever you want to create any document or any diagram for a developer, analyst, and stakeholders. So you can simply use UML because it provides a common language for developers, analysts, and stakeholders. If you want to enhance your system understanding and communication, you can use UML. UML supports OOPS principle, that is object oriented programming principles. Now let's try to understand when to use UML. Whenever you want to design any complex system, whenever you want to visualize the architecture and interaction of any complex system, you can use UML. If you want to get or to visualize or to provide more clarity in software requirements, you can simply document your software requirement by using UML. To reduce errors before development, you can simply use UML modeling system behavior before development. If you want to use a standardized way to communicate technical details within a team, you can use UML. You can use UML for re-engineering legacy system for better understanding and upgrades. Okay, now let's try to understand key features of UML. It is a standardized modeling language which is used globally for software modeling. It supports OOPS, that is object oriented programming concepts like inheritance and polymorphism. It is scalable, which means it works for small application as well as for enterprise level system. It is versatile, which means it supports different development methodologies like agile, waterfall. uh, there are in UML there are a set of diagram which you can use for more clear or to provide more clarity in system design. Now let's try to understand the importance of UML in software development. A very first thing is UML provides visual clarity for complex system. Whenever there is a complex system and if you use UML, it provides a more visual clarity to your stakeholders or your team. UML bridges the gap between business requirements and technical implementation. UML enhances team collaboration with standardized documentation. UML supports agile and iterative development processes. Now let's try to understand different types of UML diagram. Uh, on high level, there are basically two types of UML diagram. One is structural diagram, which describes system structure. Another one is behavioral diagram, which describes system behavior. So first, let's try to understand structural diagram. In structural diagram, first come like class diagram. It represents system classes, attributes, methods, and relationship. Another one is object diagram, which shows object instance and their relationship. Another one is component diagram, which represents high level system component and dependencies. Another one is deployment diagram. It shows hardware and software nodes in the system. Another one is package diagram. In these, it groups related elements to organize complex system. Another one is composite structure diagram. it represents internal structure of class. Another one is profile diagram. It customizes UML for specific domains. Now let's try to understand behavioral diagram, which describes system behavior. Very first is use case diagram, which depicts a system functionality and interaction with users. Another one is activity diagram. It represents workflow and business process. Another one is state machine diagram, which describes states and transition of an object. Another one is sequence diagram, which shows object interaction over time in a sequence. Another one is communication diagram. It is similar to sequence diagram, but it focuses on object relationship. Another one is interaction overview diagram. It is a combination of activity and sequence diagram. Another one is timing diagram, which represents object behavior concerning time. Now most of the time, people uses or incorporate, you will as a BA you will use like use case diagram, activity diagram, sequence diagram, class diagram. Okay. But most of the times people may ask you to use case, activity or sequence diagram in your BRD. Yep, that's it for this lecture. If you feel that this lecture or this video is informative, I request to please like the video. If you want me to add some information, or if you don't like anything in this video, please do let me know in comment section. And I request you please subscribe to my channel. It will really motivate me to create such a videos. Thank you and keep learning.